This is Shyam Batsula, an assistant professor in civil department. Today we discuss geotechnical engineering one subject. First lecture one, introduction of soils and origin of soils and also types of soils. Soil, it is defined as an unconsolidated material composed of solid particles produced by disintegration of rocks and decomposition of organic matter. In soil mechanics, here we learn about previously engineering mechanics and fluid mechanics, and today we learning about soil mechanics. All mechanics are dependent on the forces. So today we discuss soil mechanics. It is the branch of mechanics which deals with the action of forces on soil and with flow of water in soil. The term soil mechanics was coined by later Dr. Karnal Tejai, who is recognized as the father of the soil mechanics. Mainly, the engineers different build up on earth surfaces, on earth in surface, out surface, or below the surfaces. It is a material that can be used built on foundations of buildings and bridges, built-in basements and culverts, and also tunnels, built with embankments and roads, dams. Soil mechanics is discipline of civil engineering involving the study of soil and its behavior and application as the engineering material. Foundation engineers or the soil engineering. It is an applied science dealing with the application of principles of soil mechanics to practical problems. It includes site investigation and design and also construction of foundations and earth retaining structures and earth structures. Mainly geotechnical engineers and soil engineers and foundation engineering. We are construction foundations in earth retaining structures. Mainly open the structure earth and filling the any structure, steel structure, concrete structures, and different types of structures with use of foundations below the earth surfaces. The foundations are different types of foundations, building foundation and dams and also bridges like etc. Geotechnical engineering, it is the border team which includes soil mechanics and foundation engineering and rock mechanics and geology. The origin of soil. It is one of the important properties in soil mechanics. How to form the soils? When the forms soils, the soils are formed by weathering of rocks and decomposition of organic matter. Therefore, soils may be organic or inorganic. Organic soils are called cumulus soils. Example for the organic soils are peat, humus, mud, etc. All the solids are derived from the disintegration of the rocks. The process of soil formation is called pedogenous and it is a cyclic process. This is a cyclic process known as geological cycle. For example, geological cycle is first one rock. It is melted under the heat and pressure. It is formed magma. and vulcanization to form solid surface of the rock and weathering sediments and transportation deposition of the soil. It is a deposition of soils under pressure like a heat or pressure. It is liquefaction. Then it is formed to rock. It is a simultaneously cyclic. This is known as a geological cycle process. This is like we are discussing transportation and weathering the rocks and it's a cyclic process. For example, this is no igneous and sediments and metamorphic. Igneous rocks is formed to sediment. Sediment is formed to metamorphic and melting to magma. Magma to igneous rocks. And igneous rocks transportedly deposition, sediments, liquefaction. It is totally cyclic process. Soils are formed from the materials that have resulted from the disintegration of the rocks by various processes of physical and chemical weatherings. The nature and structure of the given soil depends upon the processes and conditions that formed it. Breakdown parent rock weathering decomposition erosion. Transportation to site final deposition gravity and flowing and water and ice wind. This is the transportation forces and means gravity flowing of water ice wind. Next one environmental of final deposition. Environmental means it is generally formed like a flood plain, river terrace and glacial moraine and marine. Subsequent conditions are loadings and drainage. Little or no surcharge, heavy surcharge due to ice overlying depositions. Change from saline to freshwater, leaching, contaminant. Mainly types of weatherings. Types of weatherings are classified into two types. One physical weathering and second one is chemical weathering. Physical weathering, it is due to physical effects like temperature, aversion, wedging action of ice, penetration of plant roots, etc. Physical weathering result is no change in chemical composition of particles. It produces coarse grained and non-cohesive soils. It produces coarse grained and non-cohesive particles and chemical compositions, fine grained and cohesive soils. For example of the physical weathering, gravel and sands. Next one, chemical weathering. It is due to chemical actions like oxidation, hydration, carbonation, leaching, hydraulic, etc. O- Original rock mineral are transformed into clay minerals due to the chemical weathering. It results in fine-grained and coarse soils. Previously, physical weathering in produces coarse-grained and non-coarse soils. In chemical weathering is formed fine-grained soils and coarse soils. Example is of chemical weathering clay. The important minerals found in rocks are different types, mainly feldspar, quartz, ferromagnesium minerals, iron oxides, calcites, dolomites, mica, and gypsum. These are the important minerals from rocks. Next one is the types of rocks. Types of rocks mainly three types. First one is igneous rocks, and second one sedimentary rocks, and third one metamorphic rocks. First one igneous rocks, also known as primary rocks. These are formed due to solidification of magma. Example of the igneous rocks: granite, basalt, diorite, etc. And sedimentary rocks, second one is sedimentary rocks is also known as secondary rocks. When igneous rocks are weathered by the physical or chemical or biological means, the part particles are pregnant or hardened through the process of liquefaction. The example of the sedimentary rocks: sandstone, claystone, limestone, etc. Next one, third one is metamorphic rocks. Metamorphic rocks, also known as tertiary rocks. These igneous rocks and sedimentary rocks may be subjected to the intense heat with pressure inside the earth's interior. Such conditions cause change in mineral composition of rocks. Such rocks are called metamorphic rocks. The process increases strength and hardness of the rocks. Example of the metamorphic rocks: marble, quartz, gneiss, slate, etc. Soil structure. How to soil form different types of structure. Mainly soil structure. The arrangement of soil's particles in soil mass depends upon the forces responsible for formation. The behavior of the soil depends upon the soil structure. The important types of structures. The soil form is different types of formation. Depending upon the particle size and mode of formation, the following important types. First one is single granite structure, and second one is honeycomb, and next one fluctuated, and next one dispersed, and next composite structure. The first one, single granite structure. Single granite structure, also known as coarse granite structure. The structure is found mainly in coarse granite soils having a particle size greater than 0.02 mm. Example of the coarse granite structure like are single granite structure, sands and gravel. In the formation of the soil, gravity force plays dominant role, whereas the surface electrical forces are negligible. It is the figure of the single granite structure. It is the example of the single granite structure: sands and gravel. Is the soil particles are formed by gravity force, and particles are connected with each other one by one. The particles are assumed as a spheres, the loosest and densest packing as shown in the figure. Here, loosest packing is a cubical array, and densest packing rhombohedral. It is the both different loosest and densest packing. Loosest packing and densest packing. The void ratio for the loosest is 0.91. The void ratio for densest 0.35. The particles are assumed perfect shapes. Next one, honeycomb structure. It is the form as a file having a particle size is range of 0.02 mm to 0.0002 mm. In this case, gravity force and surface electric force both play the role of formation. These soils may be enclosed large volume of voids. The structure of soil is similar to honey net. When the structure is unbroken, such as soils have a good bearing capacity and strength. But once the structure is broken, the strength reduces, the soils undergo change in volume. This type of structure present in pine sands or silts, like Pegar is formed honeycomb and solids here form middle voids form and vibrations and shocks, the structure collapses and large deformation breaks place. Next one, Fluctuant and dispersed structure. These are formed in soils having particles size smaller than 0.002 mm. The fine particles are flaky, which they electrically charged. That coarse particles are rounded or subrounded, which do not carry surface electrical forces. Fluctuant and dispersed structure are formed due to the surface electrical force and gravitational forces. Electrical forces and gravitational forces are negligible. In fluctuant and dispersed structure, one of the fluctuant structure are formed by attractive forces. These structures enclose a large volume of voids modulus arranged either edge to edge or edge to face. Here see the figure first one solids formed and between the voids are also formed. And next one figure edge to face. One side is parallel form and another side is perpendicular. This is face known as edge to face and they are both sides parallel formed. This is known as edge to edge. The soil having fluctuated structure, high permeability, but shear strength is higher than dispersed structure, and compressibility is lower than dispersed structure. The example of the fluctuated structure is marine clay. It has high shear strength and low compressibility and high permeability. Next one is dispersed structure. Such soils are formed due to respective forces in which particles face to face. Face to face means these particles are formed parallel. The series figure all particles are formed parallel. For example of the dispersed structure, leguminous clay. A fluctuant structure on remolding may convert in dispersed structure. It has low shear strength and high compressibility and low permeability. Structure of composition soil. Composite soils of structure. When soil contains different type of particles, a composite structure is formed. Usually composite soils well graded or gap graded. So in this soil structure form, coarse grained skeleton is formed. In such soil, most coarse particles are in contact with each other and voids between them are filled by the fixed particles. Such soils have a high bearing capacity and shear strength is high and low compressibility. The coarse grained skeleton figure is here formed of coarse particles and between small size fine particles. Coarse particles are gravel particles, while fine particles are clay particles. This is coarse big particles and fine particles, small particles. Both are combined forming. Coarse particles are contact with each other, right? Coarse particles and fine particles both are contact. In this composite structure, Cauchy matrix, like coarse grained is the Cauchy matrix, non-Cauchy matrix, and fine particles are Cauchy matrix. Here types of soils are previously discussed. Coarse grained soils forms a non-Cauchy. Fine particles are formed Cauchy matrix. So it is the fine grained skeleton. Cauchy matrix, it is the structure proportion of the grained soils is more. Some coarse grained particles are present which do not touch each other. Such soils are relevantly more compressive than single grained skeleton. Is cohesive matrix and coarse particles, fine particles. Then cohesive matrix and non-cohesive matrix form coarse particles and fine particles. Both are contact with one particle to another particles. Here mainly the structure soil, the arrangement of particles of soils depends upon the forces like horizontal forces, vertical forces upon the structure. But horizontal forces formed naturally or manually formed, and vertical forces formed manually or naturally. In soil, particles formed two types mainly. We have discussed coarse grained particles and fine grained particles. Soil mechanics, its a behavior and applications of engineering materials. Soil consists of a multi-phase aggregation of soil particles, water and air. The fundamental composition gives rise to technique engineering properties and the description of the mechanical behavior varies from the most classic principles and engineering mechanics. Here see the different soil formation. Mainly soil formed from rock due to the erosion and weathering action. We see the previous discussion types of rocks. We discussed igneous rocks and sedimentary rocks and metamorphic rocks. The igneous rocks is the basic rock formed from the crystallization of molten magma. This rock formed either inside earth or on the surface. These rocks undergo metamorphism under high temperature and pressure to form metamorphic rocks. Both igneous rocks and metamorphic rocks are converted into sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rocks, due to the transportation to the different locations by the agencies such as wind, water, etc. Finally, near the surface, millions of years erosion and weathering converts into the rock. Here, transportation rocks, weathered rock material can be moved from the original site to new location by one or more of the transportation agencies to the farm transported soil. Transported soils are classified based on the mode of transportation and the final deposition environment. Soils that are carried and deposited by the rivers are called alluvial deposits. Are called as alluvial deposits. Soils that are deposited by the flowing of water or surface runoff while entering lake are called lacustrine deposits. Alternate layers are formed the different seasons depending on the flow rate. If the deposits are made by rivers in the seawater, they are called marine deposits. Marine deposits contain both particulate material brought from the shore as well as organic remains of marine life forms. Melting of the glacier causes the deposition of the materials sourced by the leading of formation of glacial deposits. Soil particles carried by the wind and subsequently deposited are known as alien deposits and distribution of the particles. Transportation agents can be combinations of gravity from flowing water or air and moving ice. In running of water, soil can be transported in the form suspended particles or by the rolling and sliding along the bottom. First, particles settle when a decrease of velocity occurs. Here, deposition sedimentation that form reverse, whereas the finer particles are deposited further downstream in still water. Horizontal layers successive sediments are formed, which may change with time and even seasonally or below. Wind can erode transported deposit fine grained soil. Wind-blown soil is generally uniformly graded. Gravity transfers materials along slopes without causing much alternation. This is the transportation soil and soil structure and also origin of the soil. If any doubt in this topic, this is the introduction and types of soil and the origin of the soil. Thank you. బ్రదర్ దీన్ని అప్లోడ్ చేయాలంటే ఎట్లా మళ్ళీ రికార్డింగ్ సేవ్ కొట్టే స్టాప్ కొట్టాను ఏం చేస్తాను